Today we are going to crochet this little kitty now. Let's take out the threads we need. First, magic ring. Hook 6 SC single crochet. We crochet 6 SC. Tighten the loop. SSSL straight with first stitch ship stitch. Second loop, crochet 2 SC in each stitch. Then I'll show you how to do it. Our first stitch is crocheting an ink increase above a stitch, is to crochet 2 SC in one stitch. Then blow in the second stitch. That's half a stitch away from us. Crochet an ink. Third stitch, we are going to hook an ink above the whole stitch. We'll crochet again in this order. An ink, 1 ink above the entire pin, and then blow. Hook an ink. Crochet an ink above the 6th stitch. Ship stitch with the first stitch. We cut the thread. Starting the third loop. Hook a SC in the first stitch. Hook an ink in the second stitch. Repeat twice. First stitch. Crochet ASC. Second stitch. Crochet an ink. Then hook 2 CH chain stitch. We'll do a ship stitch in the half stitch of the previous round. and then hook 3ch. Ship stitch on the penultimate stitch. Penultimate stitch. And then pick up the 2ch stitches we hooked before. Hook an SC. We need to change lines here. Pinch the thread, passing through 2 coils, and then perform an SC and an ink. SC. An ink. Another SC. An ink. We don't need to finish this stitch in ink here. Let's switch lines again. Pick up the original line. Go through. Then hook 2ch. Ship stitch in half stitch of previous round. Then hook 3ch. Penultimate stitch for ship stitch. And then 2 more chains to pick up. Crochet ASC. Then crochet ASC. An ink. Another SC. An ink. The cat's ears are done. Hooking up for the 3rd loop. Starting the 4th loop. Ship stitch with 1st stitch. We now crochet ASC, an ink, 1 SC for 1 group, crochet 2 groups, 1 SC, ink, SC, We need to change lines here. Stretch it out a bit. Winding. Bring the wire over. And crochet. Crochet ASC in this stitch. One ink. ASC. Hook another set. We need to switch lines again. We are going to have to lengthen the line a little bit. Bring the line. And then crochet ASC in this stitch. One ink. One SC, hook another set. Ship stitch with first stitch. Next, start the 5th loop. Hook 8 SC. At the SSC of the hook, we make a change of line. Continue crocheting 8 SC. Change the line when you hook here. Crochet this side of the 8 SC. Next, we crochet the 6th loop. The 6th loop is 3 SC. 1 ink for one group, hook 2 groups first. And then we'll change lines as well. Next, the same 3 SC, 1 ink hook in 2 sets. Still changing lines here. Hook 3 SC, 1 ink hook 2 groups. Lap 7, we hook 10 SC. And then we change lines. Hook 10 more SC. Change threads again and crochet 10 more SC. 30 SC. You are on your own. For the 8th loop, we'll crochet 2 SC, 1 ink, then 2 SC repeats the 2 sets. Keep crocheting until you change threads. Repeat to crochet to SC, 1 ink, to SC. When we change wires, the inside wire must be stretched a little bit longer. Leave the extra line. Don't tighten. Change the line. And then it's the same for laps 8 through 14. Hook 12 SC in front and change the line. 12 SC in front, 12 more SCs on a different line. The 9th to 14th loop is the same. Let's finish this on our own. All 9th through 14th laps. That's a total of 36 SCs per lap. Six rows of crochet. When finished, make a ship stitch with the first stitch. Hook ACH. Next, hook the 15th. Hook 2 SC first. Hook another deck decrease. Hook 2 more SC. Repeat with 2 SC. Demonstration. Two SC. The deck is that we provoke flow. Pick the first flow. Picking the next flow in a row. Then hook the first 2 loops above the hook. Tape line through the first 2 coils. Winding wire through the back 2 coils. This is a deck. And then 2 SC. And then another set of hooks 2 SC. A deck. Picking up the front flow. Pick a second flow in a row. Wrap the tape over the first 2 coils. Winding over the next 2 coils. This is a deck. In SC, we are gonna start switching lines here. Switching lines across. Next, we crochet the white. Same to SC, 1 deck to SC. Here's a set, and then another set of hooks. To SC. Here we are going to change lines. In the next 2 SC. A deck, and then to SC, and then the last group to SC. One deck to SC. Let's not ship stitch here. We are gonna hook a tail. Tails is the first 16 CHs to be hooked. We then crochet 16 CH. (16ch). After the hook, we start with the penultimate stitch. Hook 15 SC. First stitch without hook. We start the hook on the second stitch. 1 SC. Two SC. From the needle through the center. Three. 4. 5. 6. And then we are going to slip stitch on the last stitch. Slip stitch here on the last lap. Then hook a CH. And we're done with our little tail. Then the 16th loop is 3SC, 1 deck hook 2 sets. Wrong hook, let's start over. Hook 3SC, 1 deck. After we bring out the lines, change the line. Three SC. Deck. Then change the line. After the thread change, we'll hook 3 more SC. Slow down when we change the line. Be careful. 3 SC. When we get here, this pin is no longer visible. Let's hook a SC directly into this stitch. I can't see the December. Then we hook an SC directly here. Ship stitch with the first stitch. Tightening the loop. Then hook a CH. After 16 hooks, we'll start the 17th loop. The 17th loop is hooked with ASC, a deck, and ASC. Repeat for 6 groups. 2 groups here. Change lines here. 2 groups, 2 groups. 6 groups in total. One SC. A deck. ASC. Crochet your own. Next, we'll start the 18th loop. 18 laps is 1 SC, 1 December. Repeat for 6 groups. One SC. A deck. Then crochet 6 sets of. We are in the last deck. We need to change the line. And then a ship stitch with the first stitch. We are now widen the coil. We need to fill the fabric with cotton. Taking out our cotton. At this point we have this one thread. Can be cut. A little bit of thread. We'll also tuck this thread into the fabric. And then we stuff the cotton. After we've stuffed our cotton, starting to crochet the last loop, crochet 6 SC. Peak flow. Ship stitch with first stitch after 6 SC hooked. Hook a CH, break the line. Leave a little bit of thread. Get out our sewing needles. Thread the outer half of each stitch. Tension coil. Then through the center. Then find where the tail is. We sew the tail to his back. We sew the tail on his back. Then hide the threads. Cutting the threads. Next, we'll sew his features. Stitch him up a little more for his spotting. Take out a section of thread. Here we can take as many stitches as we want. Try to be as symmetrical as possible. Our kitten crocheting is complete. You can make different kittens with different colored threads.